This will awaken you. You see, duality is an illusion, right? It's not an illusion because you think it's an illusion. You know what I'm saying? We've been taught that we're separate from these things. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't separate from these things, why can't you break it apart and use it yourself? You say like your body or whatever has iron too. Like if you don't have enough iron, they're gonna call it iron deficiency, right? Just like there's iron in what you call nature. You know what I'm saying? When you dig the mines, you see, you're not even separate when you're talking physically. So what makes you think you're separate from things consciously? You know what I'm saying? You can say fundamentally or on a quantum level. What makes you think you're separate from it on a quantum level? Because all these other things are just forms of consciousness itself. You know what I'm saying? Why you think you wouldn't be able to recognize it? Because itself is consciousness. You know, hearing, taste, touch are off as a way for you to like just identify and recognize things. Just you being a human being. But you got to go above that. You have to oversee that. Just do it. Stay still so you can just oversee that so you can see what it really is. See the bigger picture. And then you will soon realize that you're not separate. All these things are just forms of consciousness itself. Consciousness will expand itself, whether it's manly or automatic. It doesn't matter. It goes beyond. It's going to keep doing it because it's consciousness. You know what I'm saying? You can even look at the a DVD. You can look at the rainbow, the rays in it. You know what I'm saying? And it just keeps going and like expands. That's what consciousness is. You're literally seeing what consciousness is like. You're seeing like a. So yeah, guys, it's that simple, guys. Hello, guys. This should awaken you. Let me tell you why. You see, everything is in forms of pairs, but actually it's single too. You know what I'm saying? It takes one thing to create another thing, then it multiplies itself, right? And it relies and it relinquishes on that to make that, and it divides into millions. You know what I'm saying? You know, so everything comes from one, and it makes multiple. Like two, because everything times two, it multiplies itself. You know what I'm saying? So if you add one plus one, that equals two, right? Even another one plus one, that equals three. You know what I'm saying? But that equal to two plus one to equal that three. So that was like another pair, basically. You know what I'm saying? So everything added itself makes a pair and it keeps going. That's the same with consciousness. It keeps on transcending and expanding. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it's a slower or fast, it just keeps expanding. You know what I'm saying? Even if you look at it at a molecular level, you see the cell splitting. You know what I'm saying? Everything is one. It looks separate because they're forms. But you can actually see on a chemical scale, they're interacting with each other because they're one. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to be. You just got to be one with anything that you will see. Whether if it's taste, touch, or sense, you just got to be there with it. And that'll be your gateway to your divinity. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, guys. Really simple. Consciousness will expand whether it's manually or automatic. It doesn't matter because it transcends both. Both extremes of the spectrum because it's consciousness, guys. And that's what you got to do is be, and you will transcend. That's simple. This should awaken you. You are consciousness. What is consciousness? Everything is consciousness, right? All these stuff, it's not that it's an illusion. Look at this thing. It's not that it's an illusion. These are forms of consciousness because it has a pattern, right? Because consciousness will always create itself, whether it's manual or automatic. You say manual like a product or creating a car. These are forms of consciousness. They look the same because they're consciousness. Or you could look at reincarnation or sound. It always happens automatically. Consciousness could do that because it transcends past all of this. It doesn't matter because it's consciousness. It always has to. It expands. You know what I'm saying? Just look in the mirror. You You can look in your middle eye and it just keeps going because consciousness is going to always keep going. It's going to create itself. It's going to reflect itself because it's consciousness. That's how it works. All the stuff in this world is just relative to the consciousness of humanity and everything, you know. And that's what it is, guys. It's really that simple. You know, you just got to live by that, be that, and that would be the gateway to your divinity. The one consciousness, unity consciousness, guys. It's that simple, you know. Just you going to see, you just feel like you just rest because it's consciousness. Consciousness is going to create itself. You're going to wake up. It's just consciousness, guys. Consciousness always expands. It's the vast. It's the major. You know. That's what you guys are. So, yeah. Hello, guys. This should awaken you. You know what I'm saying? You see, consciousness always expands because it's conscious. It's the vast. It's the focus. And that's what you are. Look in your eye, right? Look in your the middle of your eye, right? Your pupil, you see that it's black and it never keeps going, and it's like a mirror. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps going because that's what conscious is. It never stops. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know? Say you're in a situation, right? You are suddenly scared, you start feeling these sensations, start getting these gut feelings. What saved you is with your consciousness, because consciousness knows itself. It's always expands. It's going to find a way. It's consciousness, guys. And that's what it is. Look at sound. Look at waves. Or look at an object. You notice how it always has a pattern? Because consciousness always expands. And it's always precise because that's what consciousness is. It's always going to create itself, whether it's manual or automatic. How sound always is changing automatically, or whether you look at a product, it always looks the same. It always has similar patterns because it's consciousness. These are all forms of consciousness. You think you're separate in it, but no, it's consciousness. It's just in a form. You know, that's all you got to know. You know, these are just conscious forms of consciousness. You just got to be just oneness with everything. And this is going to be the gateway to your divinity. You know what I'm saying? Within or without, it doesn't matter. Consciousness transcends that. If you can be that, you will awaken. It's that simple, guys. That's what consciousness is, guys. It's really simple. Hello, guys. This should awaken you. You know what I'm saying? You should have clarity by the end of the video. Like, you should have. So right now, I am cleaning, right? I'm not cleaning to just clean rid of the product. I'm cleaning so the thing I'm cleaning will break down or be removed so it can go back to its source or remake itself. So if I'm brooming something, right, that thing I'm brooming is going to be thrown in the trash or whatever. And that thing's going to be recreated itself. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be recycled. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be broken down into other materials. You know what I'm saying? Or it may be burnt. And it's going to make another version of itself. You know what I'm saying? Or it's going to be burned and returned back to the source, and it's going to expand to something else because it's consciousness. Consciousness always expands because consciousness is consciousness. Conscious will create itself, whether it's manual or automatic, because it can. It transcends all of this because it's consciousness, guys, and that's what it is. You know, like consciousness is gonna create itself with automatic or manual. Like, say you create a new product. If you look at this product and that product, you notice how they all have the similar products because these are forms of consciousness. Or you can say reincarnation, how a person reincarnates. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You are consciousness. So live by that and be that consciousness, and you will truly awaken. You know what I'm saying? It's so simple, guys. It's that simple.